folks, welcome to another update video. Now, 2025 is going to be a massive year for the channel and I'm super excited about it. When I think back to 2024, that was also a very big year. Now, last year started off with a trip to the high country, and then we did a major expedition up to Arnhem Land, and that was a place that I've been wanting to go to for a very long time, and that was 13,000 kilometers on the road, 4 weeks non-stop in the car, and it was a lot of organisation and a fair bit of expense to go and see that part of the country. Now, I've finally managed to edit all the episodes together, and if you've watched that till the end and if you've enjoyed it, then it was absolutely worth it for me. So thank you very much for watching that series. Now, what's in store in 2025? Well, as I'm recording this, I'm still in the process of editing together another small trip that we did at the end of the last year that spanned the first week of this year. And that'll be just a very quick trip. But the big news is 2025 marks 10 years since I've purchased my beloved FJ Cruiser. Now, that vehicle has taken me all around the country, absolutely everywhere, and it's been an amazing vehicle. I love it to bits. I've modified it again and again, and I think I've taken those modifications about as far as you can possibly get with an FJ, and I think it is absolutely fantastic. The ease of touring with that vehicle is amazing. Pull out the kitchen, cook on it, just push it back in and drive. It is fantastic. But it has some shortcomings. Now, there's now two of us, my partner and myself, and we're finding that the FJ Cruiser is starting to feel a little bit more cramped on those longer trips together. And the range for the FJ is starting to be a bit of a cause for concern on those longer, more remote trips. So the FJ can typically do about 1,000 Ks, but when you're out in the middle of nowhere and all you can find is 95 octane petrol and you're driving in really soft sand or difficult terrain, then that 1,000 kilometers can come down to 800 or 750 kilometers. Having jerry cans on the back of the car not only adds more weight to it, but sometimes it's illegal to carry petrol on the outside of the vehicle, depending on where you put it. So, yeah, and you can't really escape the elements as well. So sometimes there's a huge amount of mosquitoes and flies and wind and rain. So for all those reasons, we've decided to get a new car. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the car is just yet, but if you can guess what it is, just by my descriptions, please drop it in the comments. I'm really curious as to what you might think that I might be getting. Now, I'm going to keep the FJ for the foreseeable future, so I'll be able to do comparisons between the FJ and the new vehicle. So I think that will be really interesting. So this coming 12 months is going to be more of a technical focus on the channel. I'm going to do something that I wish I had done with the FJ. Now, I didn't actually start the YouTube, the Forex Adventures YouTube channel when I bought the FJ. I started it once the bulk of those modifications had been complete. So I couldn't actually film the entire build process. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through every single step of the way through the build of the new vehicle. I'm going to talk about what products I'm using, why I'm choosing those products. I'm going to, wherever possible, try and get some interviews with the manufacturers of these products and bring you a whole lot of technical information so you'll understand why I'm making the choices I'm making. And as you've seen, if you've seen my parts of my FJ build, you'll know that I like to think outside the box, and just because everyone's doing something a particular way, that may not be what I want. So I don't know precisely how the build is going to turn out, but I'm sure that I'm going to be coming up with some unique ways to deliver the results that I want out of the build. So there will be quite a technical focus in the next 12 to 24 months on this channel. Now, I say 24 months because It's going to be a slow build process. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I have never been sponsored by anyone, so I don't get free equipment. And I have to go and I've got a regular job, and I have to go and earn the money to buy the things that I'm going to do to the car. And it's just the way that life is, and it's no different to you. So I have to earn the money first, and then I can spend it on the car modifying it, and you will see every step of the way. Now, contrary to what many people think, I've got 100,000 subscribers, but YouTube ad revenue, because I'm not sponsored, the only income that I get is YouTube ad revenue, and it is woeful. It is terrible. It's just almost not worth it. The whole Forex Adventures YouTube channel is a labour of love, and I get a few dollars out of it through the ad revenue. So if you enjoy the content and you would like to help me grow the channel, and you would like to take part in the Forex Adventures community, then you can do so by supporting the channel through Patreon. Now, I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money to spare, and everybody on YouTube is saying, hey, please support me, please support me. It's up to you who you support. If you can afford it, even $3 once a month, it goes a long way. So it might not be much for you. It's a huge amount for me. So if you are able to assist by buying a can of Coke or a can of beer or something once a month, then that's all I can ask. If you're able to do so, fantastic. You can support via Patreon, and if you can't, that's okay as well. What you can do if you can't do financial support is simply subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, because that will allow the videos to get more views. Every time that I put out a video, you'll be notified. The more number of subscribers I have and the more views the videos have, the greater the chance that I can go to a manufacturer and say, can you please talk to me about your product? Tell me everything about it. They will take me more seriously because I've got a larger following. So it's beneficial for everybody if the Forex Adventures grows. And I know that there's a lot of people that like to watch my channel that may not like some of the other four-wheel driving channels out there for various reasons. So if you can help me grow, that'd be fantastic. So we're also going to do a couple of smaller trips throughout the year as I can cram them in, but the majority of the year is going to be more of a technical focus. So that's just a little bit of news on what's coming up over the next 12 months or so with Forex Adventures. Thank you so very much for watching and for your support, and hopefully for your continued support. And as always, I shall see you in the next video. Cheerio, guys.